we're really applying a lot of new capital, new funding into Iowa, all through the chain to continue to keep this turkey industry strong in Iowa.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the State of Soy. I'm Aaron Putsey. I'm in Ames, Iowa, and I'm visiting with Greta Irwin. Greta serves as the Executive Director of the Iowa Turkey Federation. And Greta, first of all, give us the state of the turkey industry.
Well, Iowa's turkey industry continues to advance and thrive here in the state of Iowa, and a lot of it has to do with the basic inputs. We have a number one input cost is corn and soybeans. What do we have in Iowa is corn and soybeans. And so we still see increased production, not at a huge rate, but occasionally we're seeing more and more farms. So we're up to processing around 11 million turkeys in Iowa, and that's placing us about 7th in the United States in turkey production.
Each turkey consumes about 1/3 of a bushel of soybeans. There is the synergies and the relationship between what soybean farmers do and what turkey producers do. What right now would you say is an issue or two, Greta, that is top of mind for you, the turkey growers that you represent?
All my turkey farmers are talking about, worrying about, and staying up at night worrying about highly pathogenic avian influenza, or HPAI. We saw it in the spring in Iowa. We had 9 cases in turkeys in Iowa in the spring. That is a substantial reduction from what we had in 2015, which was around 71 cases. So we're really happy to see that decline in cases, but 9 is still too many. And this fall, we're already seeing cases in South Dakota and Minnesota, and the temperatures are getting colder up north. These birds are starting to travel back through Iowa. So that's the biggest thing that farmers are talking about, worrying about, and preparing for.
Your industry is continually innovating as well, just like agriculture is. Touch a little bit on innovations and why they matter.
Innovations and new technology is huge right now in our industry. Whether it's new ways to raise our turkeys, we're looking at different feed systems. How do we deliver the feed better to those turkeys? How do we keep the environment, the air temperature? Is there ways to control the dust and things coming into the barn to help keep the turkeys healthier? Always looking that way. And then on the farm, I think that's where our new research facility at Iowa State, we're looking really forward to the possibility of new research and new information that way. But then at the processing plants, we're seeing great upgrades there as well. West Liberty Foods is in the process of trying to raise capital to put up a new turkey processing facility. The plant that they're in at one point was a tomato harvest facility. And so it's time that we update some of that technology. Tyson Foods in Storm Lake just put up a huge new feed mill just to feed turkeys in Storm Lake. So we're really applying a lot of new capital, new funding into Iowa, all through the chain to continue to keep this turkey industry strong in Iowa.
So the Iowa Turkey Federation is also a collaborator or partner in the Iowa Food and Family Project because of how important that consumer is to you and the growers that you represent. Talk to us a little about as we approach holiday season. What's the forecast in terms of, again, of having this wonderful protein opportunity and resource available for over the holidays?
Yeah, Thanksgiving and getting together with family, turkey is just still a great healthy option, and it's such a traditional piece that so many people I talk to, that's my favorite meal out of the year is Thanksgiving. And turkey will be available again to keep that tradition going strong. And I think even though inflation is happening, you're still going to see great prices on turkey. And I challenge you to find any top quality protein that's less than $2 a pound. And a lot of times those whole birds at the holidays are closer to $1 a pound. Great value. So I always tell people pick up 2 because it's always great to have an extra on hand.
Last question. What would you like the consumer to know about the people who are growing those turkeys and their commitment to growing those turkeys?
Yeah, the industry that we have in Iowa is just second to none as far as those individuals and those farmers. I see many 3rd generation and now some 4th generation farmers coming back to carry on those traditions of providing a great healthy protein to individuals. And I think that's the best part of it. These farmers wake up every day thinking about how they can do this better, and we'll keep striving to provide that.
And that's agriculture, continually innovating, continuing to find new ways, continuing to manage successfully evolving issues. And again, the Iowa Turkey Federation and the Iowa Soybean Association have been longtime partners and will continue to be so. Reporting for the Iowa Soybean Association in this edition of the State of Soy, I'm Aaron Putsey.